We all want to look cute every once in a while, right? So I'm here today to talk to you guys about fashion and function. Does anybody happen to know the difference between fashion and function between these two, or which one's which? Yep. All right. Um, this one here is our casual. One of the ways you can tell it's casual is it does not have the pre-curved sleeves like a riding jacket would have. Also, double zipper. Believe it or not, most riding jackets will come with that double zipper as well. All right, so this is a riding jacket. And again, like I said, one of the key things to notice when you are picking out safety gear or riding gear as opposed to a casual is going to be that pre-curved sleeve. Also, again, that double zipper to allow you when you sit down, give that little zip up, pull that down on the side, and it's going to reduce that rise up into the neck and keep it comfortable for you. The other thing is that you will notice that riding gear will have vents as well so that you can let that cool air in. And then on the back, they will have vents to let that hot air out, keeping you cool and comfortable while you are riding. This also has interior pockets for your, excuse me, well, pockets for body armor, but whatever you need to keep. This gets hit with a hard impact. That's where it locks up and protects your elbow. So again, it'll go in, it'll fly like this, but the warmer it is against your skin throughout the day, it'll get even softer and more pliable and stay connected with you. As you bring it across, and even across that, of course, in here we can't really see too much, but it does allow that reflective to hit and give you that little bit more scene feel to it.
There's nothing better than people who know each other getting together and making a plan to do something together. It's so much fun when you've got a group of people in a class that know each other. It creates a whole different atmosphere, right? And you can cut up on each other, or you can support each other, you can make fun of each other, whatever it is that you'd like to do, but it's a great experience. So a lot of you all, we have already determined, are stilettos, right? And then my next question becomes, new rider, right? Just got a Nightster, right? So, yep. Hit the whole bike, hose it all off. I would not recommend using like a chamois to dry it or anything like that. We have our blower that blows out hot air. So obviously this is an industrial size one. Harley sells a miniature one, what they call a hog blaster. So you can dry the whole bike like that. With the microfiber rag, like I would use this one here and hit it with these, either one of these on the gloss finish. If you end up getting swirls, anything like that, you can use Harley's scratch and swirl remover. So put a little bit on the rag, wherever the swirls are, leave it sit on there a couple minutes, wipe it with the back side of the rag.
Like I said, put in first gear. First gear with the vehicle off will enable that rear not to move, so that once you start lifting it, it does not start moving on you. So what we'll probably do is we'll grab this left-hand grip right here, try to get down low enough to grab that guard. That guard is bolted to the frame, so you're going to be able to have something structural to be able to grab onto. And like I said, once we've established these points of contact, posture is huge. If you're sure that your posture is correct, what we'll start doing is we'll start taking small little baby steps backwards, and we'll start walking this guy up. So what I'll start to do is I'll start to walk it up, have good posture, start to walk it up. And once you get to a point where you think you're safe, the biggest thing, you're going to want to make sure that kickstand's down. That'll ensure that if this thing does start to want to come back down, it's not going to. So big thing, then it sits down right there. So what I'll do is same thing, seated position, get to my anchor points, get my posture correct, make sure my head is up. Like I said, wherever your head goes, body follows. So make sure it's in gear. We'll start walking it again. Like I said, once we get it up, I would like to get my leg over it. Kickstands down, we're back safe. Then I'll dismount again.
Yeah, most of your vehicles are going to have your identification page, just the same as like on the inside of your driver's side door on your car. You're going to have a big information page right here that tells you your VIN, tells you your tire pressure, what they recommend to run it at, and lots of other information. I honestly, like, it's good to take a picture of it and just save it in your phone so you don't always have to get to the bike to be able to check those things and be able to know. And Jeff's talking about testing electrical components. One of the things that you're not going to see in your aftermarket shop are these guys. These are our breakout boxes. We call them Bobs. And what these allow us to do, there are several different versions of these, of which we can hook into your ECM and we can hook up to Digital Technician. And it has, what we have is a flow chart that guides us through where to pin in to your ECM. And this exposes it because pinning directly into the ECM can a lot of the times damage the pins and the terminals of the ECM. So we want to steer clear of that, hook into the ECM, hook into our digital tech, and then get our voltage readings through these breakout boxes. And this is one of, I think, 8 variations. And then we have a layover sheet that tells us per bike, lay this sheet over it, lay this sheet over it, lay this sheet over it for when testing this or that. And that is kind of one of those things that you get into that electrical job and you can't figure it out. Where bringing it to a Harley dealer, every Harley dealer is required to have these. So I know that we might not be your closest shop, but taking it to the dealer, these tools can be a huge asset in actually finding that one little mishap that's happening somewhere in the BCM, the ECM, the ABS module.